Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeff Ealing.
And I'm Erica Simon. Good to be with you.
All right, we got a bomb threat near Hobby Airport that, fortunately for everyone, is now over.
Police say a man threatened officers, claiming he was carrying a large supply of explosives after being pulled over this morning. Here's ABC13's TJ Parker with the latest.
Well, Telephone Road is now back open, but this is the scene from overnight. You can see a lot of police officers on this stretch of Telephone Road. It had it blocked off for several hours. Police tell us the suspect called dispatch saying he had a flat tire and a bomb in his car. Precinct 6 was actually the first to see the driver going the wrong way on telephone. A short chase ensued before they were able to pull him over. When they got to him, he told deputies he had a bomb in the car. The bomb squad was then called out, but fortunately there was no bomb. Take a listen to what police said to us minutes ago.
We're doing everything we can as safely as we can to make sure that there are no bombs. We're not finding anything right now to lead us to believe that he actually has any bombs. But we're going to go through the whole ordeal with our bomb squad to go check the vehicle and make certain.
That suspect is now in custody. No word yet, though, on what charges he faces. In Southeast Houston, I'm TJ Parker, ABC13 Eyewitness News.
It is day 4 of search and rescue efforts for a 3-year-old boy in Grimes County. Still no indications on the child's whereabouts.
It's a real mystery, and each hour that goes by becomes more and more critical. So little Christopher Ramirez disappeared Wednesday afternoon in Plantersville, not far from the Renaissance Festival, as his mom was unloading groceries. An elderly neighbor said that she saw him following after his dog down the road. His home is surrounded by a wooded area, so that's the first place that law enforcement started to look. Yesterday, police thought Christopher was found with 2 adults down at the U.S.-Mexico border in Brewster County. That child was the same age and even had the same name.
Unfortunately, it was not the one we're looking for. What are the chances of? We were so excited. We were so excited to. Maybe that was the miracle we were looking for.
The Mexican consulate called Sheriff Sal in Grimes County and said they will assist any way they can because Christopher's biological father lives in Mexico. A bolo has been put out on both sides of the border. There have been some speculations about the family's involvement in the boy's disappearance circulating on social media. However, investigators stress that those rumors are not true. They say no family member is considered a person of interest. They checked out their alibis, they've cleared them, and they said at this time, no one needs to think that they're involved.
And to more breaking news overnight, accidental or on purpose. That is what HPD is investigating after a shooting on the north side.
Police say they found a woman shot in the leg and when they got to the scene on Curry Road. The woman apparently was renting a room to a man, and the two may have gotten into a dispute about rent money. The man was taken into custody.
We don't know if he shot the female or if she accidentally shot herself while they're fighting over the gun. That's what we're trying to decide right now.
The woman was taken to the hospital. The extent of her injuries is not known at this time, but police say she is expected to live.
And to more breaking news now, police are searching for answers after they found a man fatally shot multiple times in South Houston.
HPD officers say multiple calls came in about 11:30 last night. When they got to Nathaniel Street, they found numerous pistol casings, drugs, and empty beverages. Police tell us it appears there was some kind of party going on at the dead end. They say at this time they do not have information or a motive or any suspects because folks simply don't want to talk there. New this morning, a search is underway for whoever allegedly shot and left a man for dead in North Harris County.
Deputies with the Harris County Sheriff's Office say that they got a call of shots fired at the Camelot Inn and Suites on FM 1960. And shortly after arriving, they got a call from a local hospital saying that a man had been dropped off with a gunshot wound to the head. Officials say that man died at arrival at the hospital. However, deputies don't really have a clue about what may have happened out there.
We're able to locate some video that shows that the male in that car was driving through the parking lot. He had some kind of verbal altercation with someone who lives here, and then that altercation led to the shooting. That car fled, ended up at the hospital.
Deputies say they were not able to make out the suspect's vehicle, and they are unsure if the two parties knew each other. They're searching, and they want to get some answers from the person who's in the victim's vehicle. Well, the abortion battle in Texas could be headed soon to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yesterday, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton successfully convinced the U.S. Court of Appeals to reinstate the state's 6-week abortion ban and put a temporary hold on the judge's order that blocked it. Some Texas women's clinics started performing abortions on Thursday, a day after the Judge Robert Pittman's ruling. Meantime, the Biden Justice Department is attempting to strike down the law in a separate legal action. A 3-judge federal panel is giving them until 5 p.m. Tuesday to respond. All right, well, as fans packed Minute Maid to cheer on the Stros in the ALDS series, there were some real concerns that sports could become the next super spreader event for COVID.
Yeah, but so far, local health experts say that just hasn't been the case.
I have to admit, we've not seen the major sporting events being the super spreader events that we had feared.
While sporting events have not been major spreader causes of spreading, the U.S. Health Department compiled this top 10 list showing the places that people reported visiting before testing positive. They are grocery stores, small indoor spaces, a restaurant, mall, and public transportation. Also included on the list, bars, funerals, parties, churches, and large outdoor events. Even if you are fully vaccinated, health officials say if you're around other people, you should always wear a mask, and it is your best protection against the virus. And one of Houston's favorite fall traditions is set to take to the skies over Ellington Field this weekend.
The Wings Over Houston Air Show is happening today and tomorrow, and things will be a little closer to normal after a pandemic-modified 2020 event. Last year's air show was a drive-in affair, but guests are once again free to roam the grounds to get up close and personal with planes from a variety of eras. There will also be plenty of aircraft in the sky as the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, Canadian Forces Snowbirds, and more will be putting on demonstrations throughout the day. The air show's mission is to show off the planes and honor those who flew them.
Just amazing.
That is incredible. They really do a great job.
I mean, they're flying at those speeds and taking these turns, and they're like this. They're so close together.
They're pros, man.
I was telling you guys this beforehand. I went to a show like 5 years ago, and this jet was zipping by, and then it just hit the brakes. It stopped. It looked at us, and then it took off again. I didn't even know planes could do that. It's amazing what you see at these air shows. Really cool. Get out and support it if you can. We've got good weather for it as well, so that's the good news here. Temperatures starting cool, but we're warming up into the low 90s, upper 80s, low 90s as you go through the afternoon. The good news is that humidity remains in check, at least for today. A lot of sunshine helping to fuel that warm up. But let's go into Sunday. That's when things get more interesting. These southerly winds really start to pick up. We start streaming in that Gulf moisture. A little bit more cloud cover, muggier, and yes, a few little spotty showers are possible on Sunday. Most of us are going to stay dry, and any rain that you do see is going to be pretty quick. Now, as you move into Monday, this front approaches, and as it arrives, it starts to fall apart. It weakens, it washes out. We will see some showers and storms from this, an increase in rain chances, but we're not going to see a real push of cold air back behind that. What we are doing is flipping the pattern to a pattern with better rain chances as you look at the extended forecast, because that's not the only front on the way. Now, in the short term, it's mostly dry through the weekend. Fully dry today, low humidity, more moisture, and a 20% chance of rain on Sunday. That first week front, that arrives on Monday. It's going to wash out, but it does bring us that 30% chance of showers and storms. Those rain chances start to wane through the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, lower rain chances. But Friday, that is a legitimate cold front that's moving in, jumps up those rain chances, brings your chance for showers and storms, but also, more significantly, back behind that, it knocks down the heat, highs in the 70s, those lows likely falling into the 50s. Have a great day.